Okay, when I say these are my top 5 films of 2025, something you need to know, I just started watching movies. Okay, I just started watching movies. I've maybe seen in my lifetime before this year, like maybe like 30 movies total. You know, I liked certain movies when I was a kid. I grew up still kind of liking them, but now I'm an adult. I'm a full ass adult, and it's time for me to make decisions to curate my consumption of cinema and film. Okay, okay. So what I'm also saying is that my top 5 movie list for 2025 is not my top 5 movies that came out in 2025. They are my top 5 favorite movies that I sat down and watched during 2025. I am poor. I am broke. I don't have money to always be going out to the theaters and checking out the latest film. Okay? Okay. Yes, I pirate every movie I see. Yes, I make sure that I'm taking money away from multi billion-dollar corporations. Yes, I have absolutely no. I will consume media only illegally. That is the only way I will consume media. I don't even upload YouTube on YouTube. I use an app that I found in a pirating website that had an app to upload videos to YouTube. So I don't even log into the account. I just upload and say la vie after that. Okay, so my top 5 films that didn't come out in 2025. Some of them did. Some of them did. Full disclosure, some of them did. But some of them did not, but they're still my favorite movies that I watched in 2025. Have I hyped this up enough? It's Let's just get into it. This is Watch Homo, and you're about to see the top 5 best films of 2025 that this guy watched by himself in a dark room. Coming in at number 5, we have the movie 2025, The World Enslaved by a Virus. So, this movie was good. It was great. It was truthful. It was impactful. Um, it was a movie about a bunch of Europeans kind of just sitting in a room, slightly conspiracizing, but not really getting too into the weeds about how they think the world should have reacted to COVID-19. But it was a good film. It was a good film. Coming in at number 4, we have War of the Worlds, the one with Ice Cube. What I really loved about this film was how it was all screen recorded on somebody's Windows 10 laptop, and that made it all the much more action packed. It made it all the more. It felt like it had depth. The color scheme, the blues, the grays, the whites, and I don't think there was any other color than those 3. It really brought you in and made you feel like you were just watching a movie. Or excuse me, it really brought you in and made you feel like you were watching a screen grab of Ice Cube just panicking and I don't know, doing like a actor's behind the scenes B-roll of like all his all of what he could do, all of his actor powers being must put on the screen, and it was good. It was a really good film. Okay, moving on to the next one. We got number 3, the live action Uncharted. The live action Uncharted movie with Tom Holland and the other guy. It was a really good movie. It had a lot of action in it. It had a lot of it had like a lot of like vibes of like a movie that was being filmed and had actors and like a backdrop occasionally, maybe a little green screen used, but it was really giving like peak cinema when I was watching Uncharted. Uncharted's like one of those movies that you sit down and you're like, why does this remind me of Indiana Jones? And it doesn't, because it's its own thing. It's so good on its own that you just feel like you're watching it and you're like, how did they make this? And you're like, oh yeah, with a camera. But still, it's just a really good, movie. It's a really good film. Number 2, we have 28 years later. There is a scene where there's a zombie with a gigantic penis, a giant cock, and I just came away from the movie being like, I wanted to give a blowjob to this zombie so badly, but and when you're in like an IMAX theater and you watch it, it was like right there in front of your face, and you just like, you wanted to like, just like really, you wanted to reach, like it was coming for you, and you wanted to reach out for it. Really good film, really good movie. And number one best movie that I watched 2025, hands down, goes to the film Good Morning, featuring MGK. Now, as we all know, MGK was a guy who, like, I don't know, I guess he said he wanted to fuck Eminem's daughter when she was like a teenager. He flubbed the bag with what's her face, Angelina Jolie. He fucking pretty much sucks at every genre of music he attempts to regurgitate. But this movie was pretty good. This is like one of those movies that, like, you watch with your homie, you sit down, you smoke a whole I'm talking, you smoke a whole bowl of weed, okay? An entire bowl of weed, and then when you're done smoking that bowl of weed, you throw that fucking bitch away, and then you put in another big fat bowl of weed, you know what I'm saying? And then you and your homies, you smoke all that weed up, and you take that bowl after you smoke that second bowl of weed, and you throw it away, and then you smoke another big bowl of weed. I'm talking 3 big bowls of weed. Okay, you smoke those 3 big bowls of weed, and once you get to that 3rd big bowl of weed, you start drinking. You want to start drinking once you get to about the halfway point of the film, because that's when the movie actually ends. The movie doesn't know how to end the movie. The movie just, the plot point that you're given at the beginning of the film ends at the halfway mark, and then that's when you like accidentally, bump your controller or your remote, not your controller, your remote, depending on what you're playing on. You bump your remote, and you accidentally see the rest of the timeline of the film, and you still got another 30 minutes left. That's when you start to black the fuck out. You want to black the fuck out, start taking some sleeping pills, smoke 3 fat bowls of weed, and you will enjoy this. It's a really good movie. It's a really good film. What can I say? You can find me on my Letterboxd if you really want to see my movie takes, my hot movie takes. I don't know what my movie name is. My movie name? My fucking account name? I think it's just UMD. I guess it's just UMD.